heard a statement from a representative of the company saying they'd like to work this out and we'll give you this and, you know, you have to pay us this. And one of the things that struck me was he said, we really would like to do this. We don't need to get lawyers involved. And that's a sign to me, once somebody says that you don't need a lawyer, you need a lawyer. And what would the auditor's position be on this type of issue, and are there any penalties, you know, for the city? And is this the only issue from the past administration that we were left with? That is there gonna be some other things that were put through that nobody knows apparently what they were voting on, or if it was even voted on or signed? And why would anybody sign a contract that was upside down in the beginning? It was supposedly explained that it was a loss going in.
Well, I think most of it's going to have to be answered by the solicitor. Because there's two or three things there here.
I had one more question, Mayor.
Yeah.
Is this something you're gonna slow down on and take your time to hash it out, let the attorney go over things and read through if there was a contract and what you know, we as a city have to stand by or whatever?
Yeah, we're not gonna rush
Yeah,
into
cause it seems
no,
like you guys
no.
were being rushed at this meeting.
No, we will take as much time as we need.
Right.
I mean.
Well, it just seemed in that, I listened to the tape, it seemed like we need to get this resolved now, and or's a big word. Thank you.
Thank you. For the first part of Connie was the one that signed they did bring us a copy of or they brought the original contract, which was signed in August of 2015. I believe it was August 19th. Is that correct, Karen?
Yeah.
I think that was it. Connie did sign that. We do now have a copy of the signed contract. As far as an ordinance for it, I wasn't here, so
There's an ordinance.
I was under the understanding there was an ordinance.
Yeah, there is an ordinance, but I can't tell you the ordinance number right now. I'd have to go.
And that was, council approving Connie to sign it, is that
Yes.
correct? Okay. I don't know anything about this hooking up new electric or out of county, do you know anything about that, Andrew?
The only electric that we've hooked up has been people within our grid, that are currently within our means of hookup. It hasn't been us extending any lines outside of where our current customer base is right now, which is within the confines of what we're allowed to do.
Were these within the same areas that we took power from people?
We, to my knowledge, didn't take.
Well, when they switched, I didn't mean you took it from them.
But, no. Not that I believe.
Okay.
What was the insurance, that, I can't speak of that either.
She'll have to answer that.
She wouldn't, I'd have to call the insurance company, until decision's made, I didn't call the insurance company yet.
So I can't answer that, John. She has to call you.
I also can't answer why it was signed if it was upside down from the beginning. I can't answer that, I don't know if anybody else can. Yeah, Charlie?
Was this contract read over by council? Were there anybody's input? Did they understand what they approved to be signed?
Tell you the truth, Charlie, and I'll take responsibility on this, that I thought it was for an easement. I had no clue that it was for all of this, you know, the easement, the installation and everything. No, I never seen it. I didn't, we went by, I don't understand why we went and didn't do the 3 readings. Of course, now I do, because everything's a rush, because they want you to know nothing, so that
So we
was
were
my
kind of
mistake, yeah.
hoodwinked and.
That was my mistake, and council's whatever, but I'll take responsibility, yeah, it was a big mistake.
thank you for
Did
that
that
honest
answer-
response.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to thank you for that honest response.
Did that answer all of your questions?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Gary Singer?
Good morning, Mayor and Council.
Morning.
I have a few questions that, come from the community. I think it was on February 4th, I asked a question about, the electric bill pay and, the heat assistance. Council was supposed to get back with me on that. I wonder if they had any information on if, the community can receive that or not. I also have, a question from the community. There's an issue about the chairs, everybody should know about. I was just not just me, but a few others are wondering, where the authority came to get the chairs and, is there anything else being purchased with the same procedure as the chairs were? I know they're chairs, but believe it or not, it's kind of a big issue. I noticed the reporter's not here again tonight. I was wondering if, when she does get information for these meetings, does she get it off of, the records of procedures? Or how she gets the information, because there's information on this, recording of procedures that's given to the public in the post office that aren't true and, definitely misstated. So I figure if she's getting her information off of this and it's not correct, then the information that the newspapers are getting is not correct, and she's getting them off the same thing. So I guess, I don't know if the reporter's supposed to come in before the meetings are over or after, if it don't matter, but it'd be nice if she got the correct information. Then I think it was on February 4th also, I asked the question about, Canton's water going up, I believe 150%, or 15%, I'm sorry. And our water, since we get it from Canton, is 150% more expensive than the average Canton resident pays. I asked if our 3% raise on the water, and I believe it's the 15% on the sewer, if that price in Canton was added to the 3% that we were going to be charged, council said yes, that that was included in our 3% raise, or our 3% cost, that Canton was added in with that. And then I recently see that our water is going up 5% instead of just 3%. Is that true?
John, do you want to answer?
It's always been five.
You apologized last meeting.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah, we apologize on that, on the water was supposed to be 5%. The thing also is, I don't believe that Canton, I think that was suggested, I don't think they've passed it yet. But if they do, we're gonna have to go with that too. Like we said, we've saved a lot of money during the Depression, we didn't raise the price of the water. And Canton's killing us, but the thing is, if we go with a new water plant, you're gonna probably be looking at what, 3 times as much?
Probably.
So we're sort of in between a rock and a
You're
hard
probably talking 2.5 to 3 million, if I'm even low on that, if you build a new water plant and brought it in here.
But yeah, they sort of got us by that, and that's just the way that one is. The thing about the heat assistance, I think that goes with the gas company, doesn't it? Or the Stark County Social Services. I don't think we have anything to do with that at all. We can't do anything about that. That's,
Well,
because on my heating bills, they always send me something.
We have, just like your electric rate,
Right.
there's forms here that the individual can fill out and give it for each.
They come in the other day,
well, what about the other one, the
That
one
dip,
that?
that dip you
Dip.
talked about, I don't know, I can't honestly.
What I've run into is that, PIP can be offered, but Beach City don't accept it, is what.
I
But yeah, so you know,
Why
and
wouldn't
there's been
we-
people ask about PIP, you
Yeah,
know.
why wouldn't we
I
accept?
think it had something to do with software on a computer or something. I had briefly discussed that,
Okay, well, you know, it's a question that was brought to me, and I was curious about it myself, cause,
But Gary,
we will.
there's people been.
yeah, I know, yeah.
Here already.
I'm talking about the PIP.
That one we didn't accept, and there was some kind of conflict.
That's what the gas companies, and the gas companies set that up themselves. It's a percentage of income plan,
Yeah.
just like paying, what is it, where you can pay the same amount every year.
Isn't that on an individual
Yeah, they do it by your
That's on-
income, they do it by your income, but if the city you're from doesn't accept it, then it don't help them none, so. if we could-
How's the city gonna accept your gas payments? That's where your percentage, your PIP payments come, is on the gas.
Well, you pay,
City has, the village has nothing to do with the gas.
well, that's what they told me, PIP says Beach City don't accept it.
Let me look into it.
So I don't know, you know,
I
that's just-
got a note here, I'll
It's- Okay,
I'll look
alright,
into it.
alright, thank you very
I
much.
know we do accept the heat.
No, and one more comment, basically, now, you know, we had that little issue about, the water cost adjustment going up 3%. And
It was
council,
five.
yeah, council says that was an error, and it goes to 5%. I was hoping the public knows that, you know, instead of,
Oh, they do, because it was in the ordinance.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
like I
and
said,
then,
that was just my mistake on, that, cause I think the year after that, or 2 years after, it goes down to three, I believe. Yeah.
okay, well, I was wondering if, what the procedure for being able to actually raise that? I mean, is it just, council saying to the public that, we need more money in the basket? Or
Yeah.
are there actual,
If we wanna say-
figures, that state that, there's proof that they are needed, that is needed?
Yeah, there's definitely proof that is definitely needed, yeah.
We have 3 readings on it.
Yeah, there's definite proof that, and the sewer, we don't like doing this. The
Well, I know
sewer-
that, but it's, I mean,
The
it's.
sewer is, it's state mandated that you have to have so much, and right now we've been borrowing from general, you know, everything is needed, if you want to, we can, I'm sure, Debbie, do you have like, a statement maybe?
Well, you know, here, you know, I got a suggestion, I mean, if you wanna,
We're not just doing this willy-nilly.
well, I know that, Larry. I know that, but, you know, there's, you know, I'd like to invite council to, read the Ohio Revised Code, it's, 4909.18, and it states, which is an application to establish or change rates.
Is that with the PUCO?
No, the Ohio Revised Code.
No, but I mean, is it talking about the PUCO?
It's talking about you being able to raise rates. There's a legal way and a illegal way, basically. And, you know, after studying and reading it, I can say that, it seems to me that council needs to show where the money is going. And also show where there's, any accounting, figures that say council has the right to, raise the cost, or where the money's going, and why, we basically can't pay the same rates we were paying, what was the change, basically. And I thank you.
Okay, we got the first question answered. Your second question, I believe, was about the chairs.
Yeah, if, you know, the way that was, those were purchased, if there's any other things like that purchasing, you know, if that's the only issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Debbie.
Where is he?
He said
Back there,
that.
I missed it too.
I did that, and normally I would never have done that. Anytime I wanna purchase something like a